White people, particularly white liberals, have a tendency to feel guilty over the actions of their ancestors. I'm Jay Feza from the Rebel.media, and let me explain to you why that's complete bullshit. If you're white and you're ashamed of being white, don't be. Whites have lived on the same planet as the rest of humanity, yet whites have managed to create democratic societies that uphold universal human rights and personal liberties while also generating massive economic wealth and scientific achievement. Yes, whites practice slavery and wars of aggression. The evil of slavery and imperialism should never be minimized or overlooked. That being said, point to a nation, race, or culture that has little to no bones in their closet and achieved half of what the Western world has achieved. If you're white, you should never be ashamed of being white at all. If you think for some strange reason that you should be ashamed of your history, you must not know a lot about Asian, African, or Middle Eastern history. Some of the most barbaric societies came from these regions of the world. Take Mongolia as an example. Mongols, through Genghis Khan, managed to expand their empire from Poland to Korea, the second largest empire ever to exist, and they raped and pillaged a lot of people along the way. Also, the Mongols established religious freedoms and functional trading routes that connected the world's people and disease together. To some, Genghis Khan was an inspiration. To others, he's the Hitler that won. Yet are Mongolians told to be ashamed of being Mongolian? They're not told to be ashamed because they're not self-deprecating, virtue-signaling idiots. Mongolians are smart. They like the good aspects of their history, but of course morally object to the other bad aspects of their history. And moral objection to certain aspects of history is okay. But being ashamed of who you are because of it? Now, come on, white liberals. You have no cause to feel guilty or ashamed. Speaking of guilty, many of the reasons why white people, particularly white liberals, feel guilty about being white is because of slavery. And you know, honestly, if I had slavery in my family lineage, I'd feel guilty too. Oh wait, what was that? Slavery was part of the human condition? Oh wait, what was that again? It was the British who effectively outlawed slavery? Huh. The truth of the matter is that you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself because of the past. You shouldn't base your political opinions, behavior, and attitudes based on others, especially dead people or people who don't represent you at all. You are an individual. You are not part of this uber mass collective where you're somewhat responsible of other people's actions. No, you're somewhat responsible for yourself and your own actions, and that's about it. You're responsible for what you've done. Make the most out of what you have by doing the most amount of good. And the only people who should be ashamed of their country, their race, and their history are people who negatively contribute to those things. I'm Jay Feza from the Rebel.media. Hey, if you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe to the Rebel.media.